And I'm back. It's the next day for me. I have about an hour to go. I have to go to work. And let's try to finish this part of the game, do the last round, and hopefully move on to the next part. Continue with the plot. Let's see, what do I have in terms of stuff? I should maybe get some more food, right? Wait, Chris. Would have been nice. Could have someone appreciate him, I suppose. Oh, that's it? Okay. The thruple. The reluctant thruple. Well, two members of the thruple are reluctant. The other one seems quite enthusiastic. Vending machine. Buy. Vending machine. Buy. What? Oh, points, right. I'm not using Dark Box, I'm using points. Oh, whatever. It's fine, I guess. Right, okay. Oh, sorry. Maybe you've tried it. I think you can't talk to it. Do not respond. Oh, I guess that's time to go. Headset, I think, is already beginning to bother one of my ears. Should I just keep it off? I don't know. I wish that the cooling gel did more. Even when I put it in the freezer, it seems to wear off really fast. Sorry. Alright, that's good. My hair. Yeah. Alright, this is our last one, okay, dude? Oh, right. Is he over to the left? Right? Some here? No? Okay. Is he over here? Oh, he's not over there? Wait. So we're going over here, right? Yeah, but where do we go? Which way? It's left or forward? Just like that way. Okay. Hey, Tana. Yeah, what is he saying? Haha, what do you mean then make the air hose bigger? What? What do you think I'm paying your electricity bill for? How are they not here yet? The lighteners are gonna get bored. The purple girl finds out about this. It's all over. Finds out about what? What are you talking about? My remote's dying. Susie, Chris, Susie, Oh, right, it drains the battery, doesn't it? Susie, sweetheart, hey, what's the trouble? What was with that phone call? Oh, that? Oh, no, I can't believe you all heard. We were, just planning a special surprise game for you. You, didn't hear what it was, did you? Some about air holes, right? Nah, I gotta go, actually. What is about that? Something with air holes? Bother Susie? Something that are past? What even are air holes? Like a box? Like a box for, like, bugs or creatures? Was she in a box at some point? I don't know. People who don't tell you the whole deal, yeah. You mean Tenna? Certainly not me, right? I don't know what, but he's hiding something. What are you, Deanna Troy? Well, he's definitely hiding something. I can't sense anything else. Let's go take a look around, Chris. We're gonna look around. We're not just gonna go to the game? What do you mean? Do we go back into the green room? What are you saying? Let me talk? If I said nah, what's that dialogue? Still loving it, they have to be, okay? Classic TV never gets old. And Susie, she was so excited. Was she? Like, is he just trying to be, like, entertain them and stuff, or is there something nefarious going on, you know? Chris, old buddy, old pal, how's it going? It's, oh, my voice. It's going great, isn't it? Everything's just hunky-doody? Oh, hunky-doody. What? Where are your, buddies, your pals? By yourself, huh? You wanna, keep him company? What are you hiding? Hey, when you look at that, my beeper's going. My silent beeper. It's a new one. I gotta be going now. Oh, could it be vibrating? By the way, seen your father recently? Your brother? Well, the father's out of the house because of the divorce, right? And Asriel's in college. He's in college. Father recently, your brother? We still got that cowboy program, the one your dad likes. He was, bouncing your knee as you watched it together. Sorry, kids. Sorry, I have to go. Is he missing, like, the old days when we were all together? Is that it? Right, because, like, he is, like, the TV. He's the darker version of the TV, so I guess that he misses the past, the way things used to be. Is there something that I can investigate here? What's the gaming system? The screen? No. The stars? No. Anything over here? No? No? Alright, okay. Let's go. Now it's all three of us. Anything, guys? Anything? Nothing you want to talk about? We're here? No? Okay, alright. So are we supposed to go over here? Is there something else? Did anything change because of the last round? Enter. Wait, what was in here? Oh, it's a you. Let me check if you be on the guest list. Says here you got an only B rank on board too. Try harder next time. If you be more successful in the gaming show, I'm gonna let you in, okay? Wait, which one was it? On board 2. Okay. Alright. What over here? Lancer. Well, I'm trying to do the accent that I tried to do before. I'll be welcoming you to the ABC Rank Rewards room, you hear? How may we be assisting you today? Did we already talk about this? McB, okay. How brave. B and C. Oh, I can't go through A. Door A now? Are different things behind the doors now? Okay, sure. Ball machine, okay. You get 45 points, right? Okay. How may we be assisting you today? I just joked. Nice, okay. No, I don't want to send something like this. But jeez. See, it doesn't tell me. I guess that some of them are probably less effective than the ones that I'm wearing, or else I would be wearing those. Not selling the mannequin. Who knows what it could be? What it could be for? What it could be used for in the future? Pocket items. Oh, is that stuff in my like inventory? Like my other inventory? Storage? No. Right, it's the same, right? And this is Felt Glad. Is it always the same? So I can't be going in here? Aluminum. Or aluminium? That's what clatter, lost fun. Oh. This here be the ball dispensary. Ah, man. I saw that I had like so many dark dollars, and it was like, oh, right, it's the points. Right. Yeah. Right, I don't have enough. Is there something that can convert points to, dark dollars to points? Wait, I could wait, there was something where I could convert stuff to dark dollars. So is there... I don't know. Insufficient points, yeah. Don't look at me like I'm an idiot, Chris. You idiot. Would they do it again? Huh. Okay. Yeah, again. Yeah. Yes, Rosie, that's correct. Oh yeah, this is a song that plays in whatever his name is, Ralphus. His shop in Card Kingdom. Yeah. Let's go. To the water cooler. It's just the same? Right, I remember that. 8 times. What does that mean? Just for crater. Oh, there's a thing in it now? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. So nothing like changed, we just lost access to that part. Nice. Are they always holding that hand up? Is that like just part of their body? Their body's always that way? No. No, absolutely not. Nope. Forgot that would happen. All right, let's rush through that. Not making that mistake again. Or hopefully won't. Hi, annoying dog. Hi, Toby. Hello. Why are you being so slow? Why are you lowering so slowly? Annoying dog. What's that version of the song? Right, it's like uneven toward the end, or like throughout a certain part. Oh, I think that my remote might have just died. Heard like a clicking, popping sound. Yep, it died. Right, it looks like the music is not showing up in the mic on OBS. Maybe this is just how I should do it. Although maybe it would be picking it up if my air conditioner wasn't on, because of that, it's like blending in with the white noise of the air conditioner, and it's all being canceled out, suppressed, or reduced. Maybe if I didn't have that on, then I would pick it up. Doesn't seem to be picking it up at all. Let me take off my headset. Where's the remote? There it is. Right. Oh yeah, I did want to see what would happen. Oh no, it was the other one. Okay. I know. Let's go. Yay! So now I can do the thing. I wanted to see what happened if I... Right. You mean Tana, right? Not me. Yeah, I'd be so upset if another one of my friends was hiding some crazy secret. I don't know, something about the prophecy or, you know, truth about the dark worlds. I don't know. Nah. Yeah. That's what she says. She says, yeah. Nah, yeah. Seriously, why do you keep repeating yourself? You're in a video game or something. Come on. Come on. Well, it looks like it was picking up something. Is it just the button, the button presses? Hold on. Yeah, I think that maybe it's the movements of my hands. Like pressing the buttons. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I think that was like moving of my hands and pressing on these buttons. Although it does sort of, I think, register it as white noise after a bit, but not always. Some still gets through, I think. I can fix it in post, you know. Fix it and pray. It looks like it's still not picking up the audio from the TV, which is good. Yeah, we should just play like this. Alright, let's go. Let's be in going. Okay, I'm not going to that guard. New Yorker guard. Where is it? New York, Brooklyn, or something. If you don't know, I'm trying to base the accent for this guy off of an accent that Markiplier was using a couple years ago while he was playing a game. It was like Shadows Over Loathing, I think. Is that what it was called? Something like that. West of Loathing, Shadows Over Loathing. And there's this character that he thought of as like being like maybe a gangster type-ish person, I think, kind of, or just like a kind of person who would have that accent, like a guy from the city, you know, a guy from New York. If you be, you know, speaking of these particularities, you know, and that's what I'm trying to replicate, emulate in the way I talk, the way I voice these guys. Right, and then there's this, right? This creepy smile that we saw on the TV. Reminds me of Flowey, this creepy Flowey smiles in the True Lab in Undertale. And then that, yeah, we'll be able to come back here at some point, you know, through that door, I guess. Or let's be in participating in the this here game. What are you talking about? We're not going there? Where are we going then? Where are we going? Candy Mountain? So we're not going here. Hey! Is those wonkies? Can I have scratches? Can Chris have scratches? It's like that old chicken nugget clip, little short, where the demon bunny guy, right, or person, being out. What's their name? Ice cream or something. They summon the demon, and the demon is like, "What is your wish, mortal?" Of course, they're not actually mortal, but you know, it's like, "What is your wish, mortal?" And they're like, "Scratchies." I first saw that on like a GT Live, and then later maybe I watched it myself. What is your bidding, mortal? Scratchies. That's all he wanted the demon for. Of course, later in other clips, he's like trying to like flirt with monsters and demons and stuff, much to the annoyance of Frenchfry. Right, Frenchfry is like the angel dragon, the furry dragon, as they talked about on GT Live that one time. It was an infamous moment. Let's Google furry dragons. No! I was never sure, like, were those images automatically blurred by Google, or did they blur the images in post, you know? It's just funny. It's just the reaction that he had. He's like, no! Instant regret with the furry dragon thing. Ice cream? What is their name? Alright, let's go investigate. Was there something over here? This is having the headset off is easier on my ears. Nothing's happening! Do they have better ones? Or is there some sort of like mini ice pack that I can put in there? I mean, I don't want to like freeze my ears or hurt them. But I'm tired of the moist feeling, you know? The hot, moist feeling. It's gross. I don't like it. Where are we going? It's not Candy Mountain. I've been like quoting, you know, sort of Dora, right? Wasn't there an episode where they went to the Candy Mountain or something? But it also reminds me, of course, of Charlie the Unicorn from years ago on YouTube. Remember? We're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, we're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Candy Mountain. I thought I just saw like the first video. Where were there multiple of those? Candy Mountain, yeah, Candy Mountain, Charlie, yeah, Candy Mountain. All right, let's go. What is going on? Is there anything over here that we need to inspect? And why? I don't remember there being any like info on this. Like I couldn't even inspect it. Or never mind. Or maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did I get that before? Yeah, bacteriophage. Ephage. Can I call them phage? It sounds almost politically incorrect. But I think it's okay. Well, I don't know. You know, phage, bacteriophage. What happens. Yes, I know. What was his name on Lost? The one scientist guy. It's been like 15 years since I've watched that. What was his name? It wasn't Desmond, but it was the one who like talked to Desmond. Wasn't it like Hume or something? No, was it? No, it wasn't Hume. It was Faraday. Michael Faraday? Was that his name? Something Faraday. Wow. Pulled that out of the void. Faraday. Who was like, what happened. That whole the way the time travel works in Lost, which is kind of weird. Not always exactly consistent, where it's like certain things are like predestined, but time also kind of works like a rubber band, where like you try to change something and then it just like course corrects. Yes, I remember that show. And I remember people were so like upset about the ending. Though Drew Gooden did a video about Lost a while back, and he was saying like in his view he thinks that a lot of people might hate the ending because they misunderstood it, because they thought that it meant that they actually were dead all along, like you know, like people were guessing and the creators were insisting it was not the case, which of course that wasn't the case. There were certain scenes in season 6, well at the beginning of season 5 and then through season 6 where they were dead, but the scenes like on the island and stuff, they were alive. But yeah, I don't want to spoil the ending, but like I wasn't like particularly particularly bad. Maybe people found it a little anticlimactic. It was just like, oh, they solved they fixed the problem, saved the day from the bad guy. You know, the bad guy is, of course. And then the whole other thing about them actually being dead all along. You know, people just, I guess, found that weird. Maybe I should put a warning here for spoilers about the ending of Lost. It's been 15 years, but if someone still wants to see it, like, that could spoil it, I guess. The stuff about they called it the Flash Sideways, right? Where they led us to believe that it was some sort of alternate timeline, but it wasn't really. It was more like purgatory. Like a limbo realm. So, I guess that'd be funny if I put spoilers for Lost. Spoilers for the ending of Lost in this video. And what was that? The sound that it would make, like, essentially sort of like the theme song of the show. It was just like, you see the logo, right? Did that show really have a theme song? I mean, there's that one song that was like, dun 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 dun. I don't want to get copyright claimed, but you know that song. Yes, I remember Lost. I remember Lost in the shows they tried to copy it, like Flash Forward, The Event. I don't really remember much of The Event, but I remember being a thing. Wasn't it with like aliens, EBEs or something? Term that they used for them in the show. Terra Nova, right? Remember Terra Nova? Or Earth is horrible. It's a nightmare. You know, polluted and all that stuff. War probably too. So they go back to like the Cretaceous or something, like, right? Jurassic, Cretaceous, yeah. What other shows try to copy Lost? Or do, like, the Lost formula? Those are ones that come to mind right now. Flash Forward, The Event, Terra Nova. Okay, enough about reminiscing about 15-year-old shows. But yes, I am old enough to remember them. Alright, what happens. I think I fit in just fine, don't I? Okay. What are you talking about? Okay, now, didn't I interact with this guy previously and it brought me back to the other area, right? Something? I don't know. Maybe not. Right, oh, right. The care. A ticket. Golden ticket? The factory? Did I make that joke before? With the golden ticket, I've got the golden ticket. Did I get copyright claimed on that? On Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? In the Once Upon a Time? Oh, right. Pseudo quasi lost clone. Remember that? Oh, I remember my family watching it in like season 1. It was like, oh, it's interesting. Oh, fairy tale characters in the real world. And then like from like the end of like season 1, like you know, once like so the gimmick started to go away of like them. So spoilers for Once Upon a Time, the gimmick of them not remembering their fairy tale lives in the other world, you know, and then going to season 2 and then on, it was just, I felt the writing just got really bad. At least that's how we felt when we were watching it. And then like after they like resolved the storyline with most of the characters, they then tried to do that like soft reboot with Henry and another fairy tale land, and yeah, I didn't really watch it. I just, ugh. Does anyone remember? Have I talked about this before? So I might have talked about it in an earlier video. I remember there being a horribly written scene, part of an episode, where, spoilers again for Once Upon a Time, the one character reboot, I think, is it Ruby? What's her name? Who's like Little Red Riding Hood is also the wolf, right? Something like that. Didn't they do that twist that like sometimes people like to do? Oh, Little Red Riding Hood is actually the wolf. And there's this whole thing where, you know, now she knows that she's the wolf because it's like season 2, right? And she's like all worried that, oh no, I don't want to hurt anyone. Please stop me from hurting people. So like, what's her name though? Claire? No, not Claire. She's Claire in Lost. The one who's Belle, right? Same actress, but the one who's Belle. Right? They have her like handcuffed to something, handcuffed to a bookcase or something, or a railing in the library, right? And she's all, oh, I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm scared of my own power. My turning into a wolf. But then at some point she like somehow tricks Claire Belle and handcuffs her to the thing, and is like, I'll show them what a real monster's like. Like, what? And then, like, next scene, she's a wolf, and she's about to attack the townspeople. It's like, that is, like, some of the worst writing I've ever seen. You know? It's like, I don't want to hurt people, and it's like, oh, I'll show them, like, okay, well, what do you care about? Not hurting people, or, like, just people's opinion of you? Like, if they're scared of you, then you might as well just kill them. It's like, no, that was, like, a complete 180. And it was just bad. Like, goodness. Bad writing, bad. I remember there being these two, like, antagonists in season 2 that were just really annoying, and then finally when, like, they died at, like, the end of season 2, is it the end of season 2 or the beginning of season 3? And they're like, thank goodness they're dead! Anyway, spoilers for Once Upon a Time. And then Once Upon a Time, there was a land like Purple Cliffs. Sorry, forgive me. In a time of myth and a land of magic, the fate of a great kingdom rested on the shoulders of a young boy, and later man. His name, Mer. I wouldn't consider that a lost clone, but I think that was on air around the same time. Now that's an ending that people had a problem with, right? I know that my family did. Like, I get what they're doing. I kind of get it. Like, okay, but right, it was very jarring what happened at the end. Remember? Still a fun show. And Once Upon a Time, it was a land like Purple Cliffs. John Hurt is the dragon, right? A good job with that, you know, the voice, of course. Okay, a frozen waste, refrigerator, freezer, watery basin, sink, a metal desert. Metal desert, is that the oven? The microwave? The microwave that the game claims is gingerbread cutout things? Metal desert. Was that the drawer with the silverware? This theater was built upon that. What does that mean? The TV's in the other room, though. One more. The days of the black and white. The days of black and white, that makes me think that whatever he's talking about happened decades ago, when people had black and white televisions. Like, at first, it sounded like they were describing a kitchen, right? And then now there's the theater, which is like the living room, right? With the TV. Like, at some point, was the house renovated, or was there like an old house and then a new house or something, where the area that was the kitchen became the living room? I don't get it. I don't get it. And who left? Like, they're not talking about, like, Asgore and Asriel, are they? What do they mean? Who left? No? Who left? Who left? Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper? And Baby Paprika? And then what was the baby from later on? Was it like Cinnamon or something? Remember Baby Paprika? We are gonna play. Sorry, ADD, you know, ADD. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I mean, I guess a golden ticket, maybe, but where? And I don't have a camera to reveal anything, you know, like the friggin' antlions, right? Or what was it that the camera revealed? Was the antlion? The antlion? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I checked over here, right? To the right. I know, creepy. What am I looking for? What I've been looking for. Reminds me of a couple, like, weeks ago, or at least within, like, last month or two, I watched Alex Bale's High School Musical theory video. It was pretty good. It was like, oh, okay. Some of these theories are pretty interesting. And then that last theory, I'm like, oh, actually, that makes a lot of sense. You know? Makes a lot of sense. Okay, I do not want to get copyright claimed by Disney. You don't want to mess with Disney. Imagine like a future where like Disney, Amazon, and like Walmart, and what else? Other big companies like Apple, IBM, Microsoft, like all merge into one company, and it's by and large. I mean, they'd have the rights to it if Disney was involved, right? Because Disney, Pixar, they could be by and large. And then they could horribly pollute the planet, and we could all become, you know, fat and in space. Sadly, not with Markiplier, because he's not fat. Sorry. Wally. I don't know. I don't care. Come on. Are you the same person? Are you teleporting? Is someone with the cactuses? Can the thruple help me find it? Convincing replica of your favorite cactus. It's a shape-shifting cactus. Or no, fake cactus, I don't know. Yeah, it's a spy. It just looks like a shepherd to me. It's a shepherd spy. They're the worst kind. Phineas and Ferb, the fantasy episode. Oh, look, it's a Scorpio squidicorn girl. Or something like that, or whale squidicorn girl, something. You know, altogether, it's actually more ridiculous than scary. What am I looking for? There's the soft version, right? I've been looking for the version that's supposed to be. I'm looking for something. Already did that. Well, there's another one. There's a third one. Oh, the cooking? Is that what you're talking about? Do my freaking makeup? There's one where they're wearing a chef's hat. Do you have the golden ticket? You're gonna give me a golden ticket? Sure. Miss Ranker's room. No, I don't know if I can. That can't be the way to proceed, right? Because unless they want me to play a previous round. No, please, I do not want to do that. I definitely do not want to do that. I heard that little quest sound. Oh! I've got the golden ticket. I've got the golden ticket. Okay, what does this do? Points to items. What can I buy? Oh, what? TV slop? Weaklings can flex too? What? Sun type? Tsundere types? Ah. Sell. What? Okay. Bye. Bye. I'm just looking at all the options. Exit? Okay. What is it? There ain't no Faraday. I try. What? There's nothing to say. I can't. Don't understand. Okay, I don't understand this. I don't get why pushing the buttons brought me here. Let me try again. See what happens. Those buttons. Can I go? Can I please go? Or is it just gonna lead me to the other place? Okay. What happened before? That we ended up in the other room and not another place and not here. Where the heck is this? Somewhere where it looks like we're nowhere. Reminds me when we walked into the closet for the first time, you know? Uh-oh. It's creepy. It's cold? Why is it cold? In the refrigerator? It's creepy. We're not in the refrigerator. What's up with all the TVs? What is this supposed to be? Static? All those TVs? Creepy. Creepy. Maybe the golden ticket's over here? You can go to the chocolate factory? What's the thing that he says where he's like, says it backwards and like, strike that, reverse it. Okay. Creepy. Creepy. Let's go. Better not be a freaking secret boss. Hopefully that's later. We're gonna see his grand plan, see all the bad stuff he's doing or has planned. Let's go. No. It's gonna be like in Undertale. Alfie's in Undertale. Like, I've been watching you the whole time. All these cameras. Console and TV. We'll turn on. Maybe they didn't pay the bill, the utility bill. We didn't pay the cable, you know. What is going on? Oh, do I need a key or something to get in here? What is that? It's a door with a parental lock system to prevent the viewing of R-rated movies. That's wise, I guess. Are there R-rated movies in there? Is Deadpool in there? Oh. Okay. Okay, so there's a set of 3 digits that we need. And it's just this. No, okay. No combinations. What? Huh? Why? What? Game console, but there are no controllers. We use the keyboard in front of us or something? Don't worry, I made sure to take. Oh, nice. Let's plug it in. Okay, action, hold B to quit. Oh, what did that accomplish? Huh? Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. I can't pick that up, so maybe this is where I put that? Huh? What is going on? Wait, hold on. Oh! Nice. Okay. Let's look over here. I can't do it over here. It's over there. What am I supposed to do? Wait, I didn't even realize it! Hold on. It's spelling something, right? It's probably a 1, right? It's either a 1 or a 7. 1, 2, 3, right? I see. That's pretty easy. What is the space balls? Password is 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. That's all I have. Okay, pretty simple. We're going into watch R-rated movies? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What's the plan here? What's the game plan? What's the end game? We're in the end game now. We got it now, right? Why are you looking at me, Chris? Who's looking at you, Chris? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Do not? Well, I just did. Okay, nothing. Very smart, Mr. Tenna. Very smart. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, it does that? Okay. Idiot me. The first room that I was in the middle. So it should be 2, 1, 3, right? I mean, that's an easy mistake to make, but that's what I'm assuming is the answer now. Ghost but no cigar. 2, 1, 3. Yep. No! Oh, it was an accident! I meant to... Oh. Just scroll, you know. Change to the digit. Nope. 2, 1, 3. Yes! Okay. Numbers knowingly. Okay, knowingly. Let's go. I don't see Deadpool. Wolverine here. What's going on? Chris, since now seems like a good moment. What do you mean, to talk about Susie behind her back or something? Yeah. Discuss with me or discuss with Chris or discuss with me? What if you should ask Susie how she's doing? Interesting. Ah. I'm not gonna do nothing, right? I would like to ask Wellesley how he's doing, but I don't want him to think that I'm being suspicious, right? That I'm suspicious of him. Oh, but I do want to ask him what I was doing. Hopefully I can do it later, but I kind of doubt it. All right. I don't want to be trouble. Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. Just what? Yeah, that is strange. It's like, is it any less real than we thought that it was before? You know? Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's not like the people there have no mind, right? Or have no consciousness. It's not like they're philosophical zombies, right? It's real enough. It's real enough. Aww. Aww, Susie. Sucks to be you. I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't say that. I'm not a dream. Your friendships are real. Okay, well, I'm not a dream is saying, okay, I'm real, and our friendship is real. Saying your friendships are real is saying that all of our friendships are real, right? So that includes me, and Ralsei, and Lancer, and everyone else that you may be friends with. Like Roxas, and maybe, I don't know, and the Worm, Such is the way of the Worm. And the music guys from Cyberworld, right? The music guys. Your friendships are real. What? It's true! Well, why doggy ears? Are you considering Rosie's goat ears to be doggy ears? Stop howling. What? But yeah, maybe it's not real, the Dark World. I just wish Rosie would realize what. That doesn't matter to me so much. Okay, it seems... Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. At work. And I'm back. It's been several days now, maybe a week or more or so. Yeah, you know me, procrastination. So we're in Deltarune chapter 3. We went off the beaten path, right? Before we went on to bonus round or whatever of Antenna Man's show. We decided to go take a little detour. Right, this is the place that was behind the tape, right? Remember, it was all confusing. We were trying to get behind the tape, and we ended up somewhere else. That other room, I think. It was weird, but eventually we did get through, and that's what led us here, right? We're in like the backstage area, the back room, so to speak. So yeah, we solved a puzzle, right? A puzzle or two to get here. So I have to get back in the frame of mind to play this. Looking at OBS. Yeah, it's recording. Yeah. Recording. The music was kind of quiet. Am I getting it to the headphones or the coming through the TV instead? Let me check. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Oh no, now it's through the headphones. Okay, I wasn't crazy. It was that quiet because it was coming through the TV. The phone might die at some point. I mean, the remote might die at some point, or I might just decide to not use the headphones. And hopefully it won't pick up music and stuff like it hasn't on previous occasions. So we'll see. All these TVs, all these CRT TVs, right? Cathode ray tube TVs. Right, where were we just? Like what? Okay, I just solved that puzzle. That's a weird way to say it, right? Like, that's where we just were, but like to ask it as a question, where were we just? Right? Like, how else do you say it, Where were we just? All these TVs, what are they doing there? What's their purpose? Why are they just floating there, or are they suspended there? Let's go. What was the last dialogue thing? Was it something about Susie and how she's doing, or... Right? Yeah, was it that? Where I had the choice of, did I want to ask Susie how she's doing, or did I want to ask Ralsei how he's doing, or what was the third option? Say nothing? Something like that? Alright. This also reminds me of, they called it like the backstage of reality in, it was on Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which should not have been canceled. There's a whole like realm that you see where it's like you can like sort of look up, right, and you can see all like the threads of reality and stuff, and the cosmic plan or something like that, you know. It was cool. It was a cool show. Shame what happened. I think that'd be cool if they continued it as a comic book, or even an animated series, or heck, just continued it. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's been a long time, but I don't know. All right, let's go. Stop lollygagging, at least for now. Let's see. What's going on here? What is the deal? Okay. Oh no, they've been tracking us the whole time. Where is this? What does this remind us of? Let's take Alphys. It reminds me of Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob, right? That one episode of SpongeBob. I didn't really watch SpongeBob growing up, but I've watched some of or maybe a lot of like theories about SpongeBob, like Alex Bale's theories, Sponge Truth, whatever. Again, because there's a lot I don't know really. Like I just know like the general premise and some of the stuff that's happened in the show. But it's like, oh, there was an episode where they found that Mr. Krabs was recording them, like everything they did. Okay. And then there was a theory, right, that like, I don't know, that they're like just being recorded all the time for some like nefarious purpose. I don't know, but that's what this reminds me of. Wait, were we here before? No, that was the other place. The other place looked like this, except it had only 3 screens. This has 6. I see. Did I make this joke before? Do you want to play a game? Right? Was that movie called? The movie was like the supercomputer that almost destroyed the world, and then they beat it by, spoiler alert for that like 80s movie or so. They made it play tic-tac-toe against itself, right? And it was like, well, I don't know, have him play a game, do something. And the kid or someone was like playing tic-tac-toe with the machine, right? And then they're like, let's set it to 0 players, and then it was playing tic-tac-toe with itself. And then it got all fried, and the world was saved because of tic-tac-toe. Okay. Also reminds me of The Incredibles, that scene in The Incredibles, or that scene in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, in which I think Black Widow references that movie with the supercomputer. Another one of these. Okay, controlling Susie, right? Yeah, but what leads to where, right? Because they're not all like contiguous. They're not in order. Boop boop. Okay. Boop boop. I see. What just happened? Did the key move? Why is the key moving? That's part of the puzzle. You have to catch the key. Gotta catch them all. Oh, that's frustrating. Hold on. How do I get to the blue? How do I get to the blue? What? Where am I? No. No. Oh no. Oh no, your boyfriend's gone. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What are these? These are... Okay, I think I got it. The key is going to move, and we have to put these blocks in the way of the key, right? So that it can get the key. Okay. No, he didn't take the keys, Kramer. No, don't tell me he took the keys. From Seinfeld. No, he didn't take the keys. No. Oh man. Okay. Some spatial reasoning. Right. Weren't there studies that like showed that like some about men and women, like differences in like their brains abilities and stuff, and was it women who are better in spatial reasoning? Maybe. I don't know. Oof. I gotta like figure out the pattern, right, of how it moves. Okay. Sorry, looking back at the OBS just to make sure that's recording. Of course, that anxiety that actually none of this is being recorded, and I'm just, you know, shouting in the void, into the void, so to speak. Man, the point is to trap the key, right? This music is so like mellow. Is this lo-fi? Would this be considered lo-fi? Wait, can we move the blocks or no? Wait, it's Susie, right? She can move the blocks, right? Okay. Yeah, baby. This way. We can trap it. Trap it here, right? No. Yeah, no. There we go. Right? Maybe. Oh, it's just disorienting. Wait, did I do it? Did I do it? I think maybe I did it. Are you kidding me? It's messed up. That's a shame. Okay, I want to approach it from the left, right? Oh, what? Okay, hold on. No. Come here. Yes. Right? Maybe? Or did I just trap myself? Wait. Yes. There's no way out, right? It has to face me. No! Well, that's annoying. Oh, come on. Wait, now it's trapped, right? Did I get it? Yeah, let me take it. Okay, now I got it. Thank you. Finally. Did we do it? Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Call now. Oh, no. What is this, Celeste? You guys play Celeste? There's like a rhythm part. You have to like jump at the right time. What? Just go to the one on the right? Yes, it goes to the one on the right. Then what? What? Oh, okay, we're not, I thought they were like stuck to these paths. Man! What even is the puzzle? You go to where it's glowing? What? Oh, it seems like where we go, we make it glow. You go, you make it glow. We'll get to the yellow one. Is the yellow one over here? The yellow one over here? Over here? Yeah, there we go. What? Oh, wait, I think I got it. These are numbers, right? Okay, so that blue one, it's a 1. This is a 5, right? That's a 5. So maybe we just have to walk in the right order. Go to the different screens in the right order. Okay. It's a 1, top, middle, and top right. Then bottom, middle, and top left is a 2, right? But then it looks like, oh, wait, no, maybe this is just the combination like before. And the green is a 2. And then the yellow is a 5. Okay, so we started here. So then, and the only way to go is right? So then the combination, I'm guessing, is 1, 2, 2, 5? Right? Seems right? 1, 2, 2, 5. Unless I'm mistaken. Right? Seems like it should be that. I think, right? It should be in the order in which I moved, right? Quit. No, I went to quit. Did I press the wrong button? Come on, press B. Right? Yeah. What? What do I do? How do I quit? Oh, hold B to quit. There we go. What did I just sackboy myself? Just explode like in Little Big Planet? You guys remember Little Big Planet? Or if you get stuck or something, you can go like and pop. Because it uses up a life. Man, that game could be frustrating. With the life system, man, that could be frustrating. I never made it through Little Big Planet 2. Man. Alright, that's it, right? So 1, 2, 2, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, that's all I have. I made that joke before. 1, 2, 2, 5. Sorry, I know it can take long with stuff. Yeah, it's a padlock, right? Combination. Source parental lock system to view music videos. Okay. Enter code. Well, what if I do not? It is nothing. Okay. I want to get the different like dialogue options or text options. 1, 2, 2, 5. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Into the numbers knowingly. Okay, knowingly. I'll try to go back. Will they say something or no? No, they won't. Okay. They're thinking, but hey, Chris, we gotta go this way. You know? TVs. All right. So what are we gonna find? Ooh, it's fading to black. Uh-oh. Is Susie afraid? Oh no, she's cold. Okay. Turn on the AC. Was it DC? Sorry. That could be both a band joke, which is mainly what I intended to be, or it could be an electricity joke. Or, no. The answer is, who turned on the AC? Tesla. Right? Right? Didn't he invent or, like, figure out alternating current when there were currents with Edison? Right? Okay, who turned on the AC? Well, oh, sorry. Where the heck is this? Well, we're in a dark world. Based somehow on Chris's house. Ooh, looking at us. Can we move? Oh, yes, we can move. Save point. Okay, so after all that, all right, so I just started recording again today, right? So, but maybe, possibly, this will be where I make a break between videos, possibly. Maybe I'll decide when I'm editing. But I'm gonna make a save point here, drop a save anchor here, and I'll keep going. I'll keep going, but then I'll decide if I want to break it up. You know, if this is the end of the video, then thank you for watching, and hopefully catch you in the next video. Right, or you'll catch me in the next video where I continue the chapter. If this isn't where we break a video, then you just keep watching the video. So alright, thank you for watching. Okay, let's go. Let's make a save. What's gonna be like the little title for the save, right? Or the name of the area, maybe? The draft blows. What's the line? The wind is howling on the wind is howling with the soaring storm inside. Sorry, forgive me. A draft blows and you feel the cold night's presence. Still, this never bothered you. Is that? Did I call it? Is that a joke? Is that a Frozen joke? The cold never bothered you anyway? Never bothered you anyway, in fact. In fact, what? Is it addressing Chris or addressing me? The cold never bothered Chris anyway? Huh. What does that mean? Cold Place. That's all it's called. Cold Place. Reminds me of Coldplay. Didn't they make the song Viva La Vida or something? I was at a diner recently, and that song was playing. It's a cool song, right? It has this whole like historic theme to it. It's pretty cool. Storage. It's still got the top cake, right? Oh, okay. I'm not out of butt juice yet. Might want to get more butt juice in the future. Right? Is it Frozen? Is it referencing Frozen? Okay, so those are my recruits from this chapter, right? Man, I need 20 more shadow guys. Another shutter. Shutter, like shutters. I've recruited Water Cooler and I've recruited Pippins. And there are probably more. Apparently, I don't know. I thought that maybe they'd help me in battle somehow, but I guess not. You just bring them to Castletown. You just see them there. You can talk to them and stuff. Yeah. All right. Why doesn't it bring me back to the this thing? Is there a way to get back? Am I just pressing the wrong button? No, I don't think so. Ah, no. No. It's never bothered you, in fact. Save. Alright. Can we go back? Can we go back? Yeah. Okay. Alright, it looks like we entered Narnia, except there are no trees, right? Or that might not be snow. Are you some sort of beardless dwarf? I'm not a dwarf, I'm a girl. You shake it. Why? I don't know. You do it when you meet someone. Well, Miss Lucy Pevensey from the fabulous city of Wardrobe in the marvelous land of Spare-Oon, may I invite you to dinner or something? Okay, so. Alright. Even some of the trees are on her side. It's a beaver. We shouldn't be saying anything. This set, there's something strange about it. Whoa, what's strange about it? Wait, look over there. Look down. Look over yonder. You two. You two. Dark Fountain! There it is! There it is! There it is! Let's destroy this world! What the heck is what? She knows what Dark Fountain is. Something off to the right. It's Christmas! Yay! Yeah, one of those things! You know, those things! Giant gotcha ball thing. I don't know what's gonna come out of it. What's inside it? Oh no! Look at that weird PNG Christmas tree, right? Oh right, because she was there when Chris created the Dark World, so she's here too. But why is she in one of those balls? Is she asleep? Is she Snow Whiting or not Snow Whiting? I guess, but like Sleeping Beautying. Oh, I'm assuming that she's not dead, but like Sleeping Beautying in a case. In a ball of water. Right, Snow White was dead, right? When he kissed her? The magic of true love brought her back. At least in the Disney version, of course. The original Grimm version was weird, right? Like someone dropped the coffin or the casket, right? And the piece of apple was dislodged from her throat and that brought her back. Somehow. Right? That was either the original Grimm version or a version that they did make. But then Sleeping Beauty, she's just asleep. So I'm sort of merging the two things, like her being asleep, but being inside of the case. So were the dwarves just gonna, like, leave her there, and she was just gonna, like, you know, just decompose for everyone to see, anyone to pass by? Why is there a skeleton in the glass case? Well, she was much more beautiful before, and we wanted to just leave her how she was, but in hindsight, maybe this wasn't a great idea. Anyways, Toria, assuming that she's alive, can we wake her? Is she in a sleep like death? Chris, what the heck is Toriel doing asleep in there? We were so busy with the game, I forgot she'd been isekai'd with us. Obviously, she'd be part of the Dark World too. Chris, we have to get to the fountain right now, or we could try to open the ball and try to wake her up, right? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Toriel! Hello. Phew, there you are. Still sleeping like a little angel. Haha, who the heck knows what I'd do if you woke up? What do you mean? You don't like her when she's asleep? I'm sorry we gotta do this to you, Tori. You were the last one to really give me a good look back then, the last one to watch TV. But hey, that's show business. Nothing stays big forever. Without a little help, that is. Okay? That's why you're gonna be our little trump card. Please don't use that term, not anymore. What is happening? Like a Pokeball? I choose you! What, did he catch us? Very funny. Very funny. No! No! What is this, WandaVision? Where you just... No, that didn't happen. Edit, that didn't happen. Man, that's so disappointing. Right? I mean, didn't she say... Didn't Elizabeth... What's her name? Elizabeth Olsen say in an interview or something that there was going to be a Luke Skywalker moment? Or someone asked her if there would, and she said yes. So I'm waiting for someone to show up, and then someone does show up. If you know who I'm talking about. And then it's like, ah, psych, haha, isn't that funny? And then even to the very end, I'm like, is someone gonna show up? And no. And the thing Paul Bettany had said about working with someone that he had always wanted to work with, and then what that apparently ended up being. Yeah, it disappointed me. Even aside from that, those like things never really panning out. I don't know, the plot just sort of happened. And it's like, okay. Thank you, Wanda, for releasing us. Doesn't make you a particularly heroic person for simply deciding to not do that to us anymore. And then along comes Multiverse of Madness and just destroys it all. What was that, a pitch meeting? One of the pitch meeting videos? Wait, didn't she work through all of that dramatic trauma and grief in WandaVision? Yeah, but she read an evil book and that undid all that. She's a total villain now. Sorry. Spoilers for Multiverse of Madness and WandaVision. WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, sorry. What to put that in this? What did I put before? Was it spoilers for Lost, right? That I might have to put in a video. Spoilers for WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness. Spoiler alert, they're both disappointing. We're back to another electrifying episode of TV Time. No, please, no, we were just onto something, what the heck? What is this? What is this? It's, Fantastic Four, right? It's the Fantastic Four First Steps. Like a retro 60s style aesthetic worlds, giant CRT TVs. Probably wasn't intentional, right? They've been working on this for years. Right? Such a cool aesthetic, though. Imagine living in a world where, right, like a place like Times Square, instead of it being giant, like, LED screens, it's like giant cathode ray tube screen. There's something cool about that, like a retro engineering of the modern world. Anyways, today's board will take place in beautiful TV City. Oh! But don't ask where the car is gonna... Is that a reference to Cyberworld? Collect 2 cues from each corner of the city. What is this, Coraline? Gotta find all the souls. Collect 2 cues from each corner of the city and... Oh, yes, lay down the law, Susie, please. Please, Susie, please, don't tell me you took the keys. Game's over. Give it back to Tori and let us go home now. Game over? Yes. Spy Kids game over, sorry. You're the guy, right? You're the guy on the poster. No, actually, the guy's Elijah Wood, but he dies in 5 seconds, and it's not actually the guy. I guess you are the guy. Mr. Tenna, I'm not certain what your plan is, but... Oh, the 2000s cringe. We'd like to go steal the Dark Fountain. We'd like to go destroy your world now. I'll bring you back to Castletown, but still, destroy your world first. I think the show's gotten a little old. Yes, it has. Uh-oh. Old? Oh, sorry, Tenna, No! Rosie, buddy boy, it's fine! I get it! Look, I get it! Classic TV sometimes just takes a little time to appreciate. No! How about this? It's always one more game. Well, I'll do one more little game. One last encore. And this time, we'll play... Until you like... It's creepy. No, please, no. No! 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 Why is it apocalyptic now? Why is the building now on fire? And where the giant CRT screens go? Hey, what the heck are you? We're in balls. We're in the balls now. Game over? The game's never over. Oh no! The trial never ends. If you don't want to play anymore, then for me to take control. No! Mike, crank it all up to max. No! No! Oh, come on! I want to escape. What was that? The European Union? The European Union flag? Good season's gonna break out. Now it's my turn to play. Oh no! Imagine we can't do anything now. Hey, isn't this fun? The city's on fire. I'm not broken. I don't want to burn in. I'm fun. Go on, say it. I'm fun. It reminds me of Portal, right? Where it's like 2 + 3 is 10. In base 5. I'm fine. The quiz will help you answer. No. 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 That's what I thought. Well, you're not giving us a choice. What now? Ooh. Circle swipe. Clock swipe, whatever it's called. Wasn't that quiz just oodles of fun, folks? No. Look at that phonometer. Haha, no! It's crashing out! No. Wonder what's next. Looks like a battle. Do we even have any choices to make? No. Got a very special battle for you today, folks. Very special indeed. All you have to do to win is say I love TV. Well, TV can be fun. Don't think you'll be able to try anything funny. Ever read this contract? Says you guys are my actors. No! Never signed a contract from a shady person. That means you've got to act. It's like beginning of the who's the Daredevil? Not Daredevil. Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider movie. Well, what do you want in exchange? I'll have looks around your soul. Nicolas Cage. Well, it's not Nicolas Cage who says that, but yeah. Now, where the heck is my debit card? What? We have to act? Well, just playing along got us through the last one, so... Well, we really had no choice but to play along. Well, I want to see what happens if we also want to see what happens if we resist, but I want to see what happens if we comply. Everyone said I love TV. Katana. That's right. You love TV, don't you? Well, what would have happened if we had resisted? That battle was a workout, really? Let's never fight again. We're a happy family, aren't we, Chris? What's the subtext here? Chris? Hey, look, behind this door lies another physical challenge. No! Get ready, folks. No! No! Please, no! Now, Chris, remember when your brother was here? What do you mean? A brother? Their brother? What? So much time with him. In the kitchen? At a restaurant? What? Or maybe he just means in the house? With me? Okay, yeah, watching TV, okay. Watching cartoons, playing games, smiling, laughing, crying. Why? Why don't you two do that anymore? Well, he went to college. He went off like Steve to college. What do you went to call? He went to college! Well, why do you have to go do that? I don't know. That makes me think of Toy Story 3. If your kid loves you so much, then why is he leaving you? You can learn anything on TV. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. You can actually learn a lot outside of college. You don't necessarily need a college degree. Not that you shouldn't go get one, but what I'm saying is the stuff that you learn in college, you can probably get somewhere else. The thing that college does is, yes, it provides a place for learning, which is very valuable, but also it gives you the credentials, you know, and there's sort of a monopoly on credentials that forces you to, you know, spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get credentials that may or may not actually land you a job. You know, it's all part of the machine. Okay. Again, not saying you shouldn't go to college, but, you know, just try to be smart about it, you know, like I mean, I didn't do this, but I'd actually recommend, you know, that like you know, spending like 2 years at community college because it's cheaper, you know, in some places it can be free depending on your age or whatever. And, you know, and get a, you know, maybe get a good scholarship to a better school and then finish your degree there. And, you know, try to do what, you know, what is, what saves you the most money, you know. You know, I was actually rather fortunate with, my school finances. Still paying off debt, but it's not as nearly as bad as other people. So just be wise out there, folks. You know, just try to not let the machine chew you up and spit you out. You know, just be wise. Just be wise with your educational future. Okay. You can learn anything on TV. Aha. No. Instructions, write the instructions. Can the instructions just say the game's over? Mario? Coming out of the pipes. We're crawling out of the pipes. What? Wait. This reminds me of Smosh. Crab tunnel. Oh no, the crab's got into the baby tunnel. Right, that joke that really wasn't that funny, and then was referenced in that recent video. Yeah, the jokes by Ian that didn't get a laugh. Crab tunnel, and then other ones. Whoa, where are they going? Candy Mountain? What is happening? Crab tunnel, crab tunnel. I don't know. Baby tunnel, baby tunnel. Oh no, the crab's got into the baby tunnel. It's like not funny, but funny at the same time. No, what is happening? No. No, 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 I hate these things. Why are they fire? Now they look like fire. Before, they were just like white sparks. What is happening? Oh, am I trying to catch them? No, I'm not. Then what am I trying to do? What's the point? What's happening? What's happening? It's like the game's broken. What happened? It was just that I survived? What happened? Oh, Susie, what happened to our late night TV marathon? Well, we fell asleep and Chris created a dark world. Let's wake up those noggins with a little quiz. No! I don't know, man's best friend. What happened? You chose different answers? I wasn't trying to choose different answers. What happened? What? I knew I shouldn't have done it. What? What'd you do to the pipes? What? You know, every pipe goes somewhere. They had to go. What is going on? He doesn't want another battle? Why does he not want another battle? Oh, the family's fighting again. Is there some connection between pipes and the family fighting and the divorce and stuff? Where the heck is my debit card? I don't know. Let's boogie down now. No, I didn't want an actual battle. I'm not good at these. Act. Can we just say we love TV? Come on, let's just go through it. Hopefully we're not stuck in a loop. I'm not stuck in a loop until I resist. Are we done? We're done. Ah. I know what you need. Keep your minds off of this and your eyes back on me. No! A little music, no! No, not good, not agonizing Guitar Hero again. Musical challenge, and this time it's... What? What? Why are you so threatened by it? Why? What's bad about it? What is happening? Is the TV breaking? Is that part of what this is happening? Is the TV, like, broken or damaged, or is it malfunctioning? Okay, so what the heck was that? I don't know. I'm with you guys. That was weird. Can we break out of it together then? Get back to normal. No. I don't know. I don't, what? What is it? What is happening? What's the subtext? It was so normal. What? Mike, how about we only have quizzes from now on? But I have a great battle. Great. No! What's happening? No! No. I just want to get through it, please. Okay. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't 1984 me, please. Don't 1984 me. You're gonna love each other. You're gonna suffer till you love it. No! No! 2 + 2 = 5. In what? What? Oh, one of those guys. Yeah, I guess that 2 + 2 wouldn't equal 5. Like, make the digit 5 in any base system, right? Because 2 + 3, you could say that equals 10 because it equals 1 0 in base 5, but to get a 5, then your base system would have to include 5. 2 plus 2. Wouldn't be able to reach that. Anyways, even after, here's my car. What is happening? Come on. Come on. I'm giving you the 5 lights. I'm saying that there are 5 lights. No! We have to see 5 lights? That's what it is? We have to actually see 5 lights? It's just an endless loop, an endless cycle. Remember the old jingle, fresh from the juice? Fresh from the juice? What decade is that from? I love TV, say it. Sure. What happens if we just keep doing it? Maybe we'll just continue until we resist. Let's try again. No! Okay, we gotta resist then, I guess, right? Or does this tie look like a banana? It's so bent like a banana. Alright then. Wait. Can we do something with... What? We did! Is there a way to... Does it matter if we beat the side person? I don't know. I'm just gonna resist now, I guess. Contestants seem to have chosen the wrong answer. It's TV time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh heck no. Oh no. Well, actually, it's not that bad. What are these? The cathode rays? The electrons, right? That's what cathode rays are? Sorry, what was that? Couldn't hear you. Well, that wasn't that hard, so let's just resist again. Resistance is not futile? Wait, it's not that bad. I'm dodging these cathode ray tubes. Oh! Went right into it! Resist. Is this going anywhere, though? Are they not gonna hit us at all? They're not hitting us. We don't have to move, I think. Yeah. Our mind says, screw you. Enough already. Seems our contestants aren't ready to admit it yet. I say it, you don't like me saying it. I don't say it, you say I should say it. What do you want me to do? Back to the board, right? We say that we love TV. You're like, no, you don't mean it. We say we don't. We're like, oh, no. Oh, this is a nightmare. It was like when I was stuck in the Photoshop Flowey fight and I didn't know what to do. I had to look it up. It was like, oh, I actually can fight back. Because I tried and it wasn't working. It was like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to free the side guy. Oh, okay. Oh, hopefully the music doesn't get too loud. The bullets increase in volume. They'll give more TP. It's TV time. It's still not hitting me. That one hit me. Ah! Oh, no! We're all still standing. Straighter than we've ever been. Okay. Volume up! Yes, okay. That's okay. Okay, we might be getting somewhere. We're almost there, right? Ah! Oh! Is this it? Volume up! It should be done, right? No? Oh, screw it. Okay, I gotta go again. I'm gonna put it in sleep mode. Hopefully be back soon. Hello. It's Marshmallow. I had to stop recording. It's been a while. a week or 2 or 3. I'm not even sure at this point. I've lost track. That's the power of procrastination. So I'm in this friggin' fight that I don't know how to end. Rating isn't part of the script. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. What is this? What is this? Poppy playtime? What's that? Couldn't hear you. Wait. No. What? Can I not? I can't spare? What? Oh, what? Turn it off? Will that work? Okay. Whoa! Turn off the movie! They're gone. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Susie! Chris! Hey! Don't tell me you didn't like your custom-made toy balls! Hey, Mike! You, cancel my 4 a.m. shock therapy... What's that supposed to mean? 4 a.m. shock therapy session. It looks like it's happening right now. Oh, okay. All hands on deck! Everyone find the lighteners! Was that simple to get out? Just... What would you just butter up the guard? Make the guard let us go? Where are you, my contestants? I'll give you funny goop that gets stuck on the carpet. A lifetime supply. Ooh, the Gwyneth Paltrow stuff. Come back. Please, are we out? Are we finally out? Was I that close to getting out of this? When I stopped before? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like he's gone. Time to climb every mountain, ford every stream. Looks like he's gone. There's a chance. Let's get out of here. Yes, please. Yes. Is this where I thought we were gonna end up? Hold on. I'm curious. We can't. Nothing. Not even any dialogue saying, "Oh, we can't go there." Really? Okay. Portable prisons for prizes. Yeah. Remember being a kid and being like, "Oh, those things and those dispensers. Let's get them." Or... Is this where I thought we'd end up? Is it? Wait, is it? Did the layout change, or is this a different place? Okay, it's different. Okay. Save point. Save point. Imagine this is where I end the video after restarting. Starting again after, like, weeks. Oh, look at that! Reminds me, does anyone remember the show The Penguins of Madagascar? There was an episode where the private, like the little one, got, like, famous. He was, like, famous, I think, on the internet for, like, slipping or something. He, like, slipped on a banana peel or on a fish or something. And everyone was so enamored with, like, how cute and ridiculous he was. And they're all standing on that little, you know, place where they stand and be cute and cuddly. And there are all these people looking and they're cheering, right? And it's like, what? What's happening? And, like, and he's standing there, right? And he raises his flipper. And they're like, yeah! And he puts it down. And then he raises it again, like, yeah! And then puts it down and they stop. And then he, like, raises it halfway and it's half volume. Ah! Yeah! Notice that the flashes look like the save point stuff. Is there determination flying out of these cameras? Cool. Yeah, you escaped the crazy person. Well, it might be one out of the pan and into the fire, right? So this freaking ominous smile that I think maybe is Mike. I remember seeing a picture online. It might have been on the Deltarune wiki while I was reading about something else. But I think that smile might belong to Mike, and he might be like an anthropomorphic Mike with that smile for some reason. Remember, the picture didn't look that scary. Mike didn't. It was a picture. Yeah, no, it was a picture of Mike, I think. And they didn't look that scary. But this smile makes them look creepy. Yay! I'm glad that I got out of this. But who knows? Maybe this will be where I stop a video. And of course I'll keep going on. But maybe I'll cut it here. Of course, if I just keep filming and don't actually stop recording, then I guess I'd probably have to put the rest of it. I have to put all of what comes before I actually stop the video into the editing field and trying to do that. into DaVinci Resolve, and then cut everything the rest out. If I'm gonna stop here, I don't know. I might just keep going. You know, this also reminds me of Bugs Bunny, that thing where he was messing with that, like, it was not like a theater, right? That musical thing, and he was messing with the musical guy, and he like pretended to be the conductor, and he had like his hand up, right? And the guy was like, ah, and like he still saw it, ah, and then make him go really high, ah, and then it stopped. It's like really low. And then he just goes like, ah, and the guy's like, ah, it's like turning blue, turning red, turning all sorts of colors, to the point where like the entire, for some reason the entire stage collapses, right? The theater collapses. He's like, ah, and then Bugs Bunny's just there like, look what I did. I got you, got him. Okay, let's go. TV World entrance. It's interesting. Have we been here before? I remember seeing one of these doors, but have we been in this exact spot before? Finally, cold place. Is that near the good place and the bad place? Is there a good place, a bad place, a cold place, and a hot place? You're in the cold place, Eleanor. Not a girl. There's a thing on TV recently, and the one who plays Janet on The Good Place was on it. Not a girl. No, I didn't want to return. I wanted to look at my recruits. I need 20 more shadow guys. Another shutter. Recruited water cooler. Recruited Pippins. I imagine that there are more, right? There are probably more that you can recruit. It's friggin' bacteriophage over here. Okay, what I have in my storage? I got the top cake. Yeah. I wonder if at some point there will be a point where I'm in Castletown and I can be like separate from Susie and go to the chef and get the spin cake. You know? I don't know. I'm gonna save again. OCD. Alright, will this door work? Or no, not yet. No, okay. Can't see through it, yeah. Okay. Alright. Where's the hat? What's up with the hat? Poster doesn't have any words on it. It's just a hat on sand. Hat on the beach. For a bit it looked like that's a door, but no, maybe it's just a wall. It's the wall behind the curtain. Do not look at the man behind the curtain. Disregard. So, backstage reality. Makes me think of there's a scene in Seinfeld. He's like, I'm at the corner, first and first. Wait, it doesn't make any sense. How can the same street intersect with itself? Must be the nexus of the universe. I don't know. One thing made me think of another. Can I go behind the curtain? Yes, I can. Can I go in front of the curtain? No, I cannot go in front of the curtain. I thought we weren't supposed to pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Well, hold on. The boy. Sorry, no. The boy. The fancy, fluffy boy. Where is he? Yeah, the boy. The girl. The girl. And the, gender-ambiguous / non-binary kid. Do not look at the boy, the girl, and the gender-ambiguous non-binary / non-binary kids. Alright, let's go. Who are you? Put these on and get on stage. Put these on? What is this, Spy Kids 3? Put on these glasses to go into the digital world. No, I just want to go! Fox Swipe. Wild West. Ooh, I can feel this game's gonna be a good one, right, Rosie? Are we away from TV guy? Sure, just... Who told us to put this on? Put on the headset. What? Why does it be the horse? Why are you a horse? What is happening? What initiated this? Whoa! No! Oh. Like, who told us to put on a headset or something? You trying to get us in the circus? Maybe digital circus? No! Oh, I'm not good at this. And when's the next episode coming out? Are they really going to resolve the entire plot in just a few episodes? Or is there going to be another season using digital circus? What was the point of that? Smile. Yep, smile. Creepy smile. Creepy smile. All this build-up, like, they're going to be creepy, right? And then this looks like that area where this was blocked off, but the design's different. Like, the layout that around this is different, so... What is this? Different TV channels? Whoa. Is the bacteriophage dealing poker or something? And then is that... Kind of looks like Toriel, like reading a book or something? Or smoking a pipe? I don't know. Okay. Just better go somewhere! Oh, no, not this again. No, Bubba, no. Did I... What? No. What? Have we been here before? What? Oh, it's Lancer. Controller that lets you play as Lancer, maybe? Oh, no, not yet. We'll talk to Lancer. Oh, what's up, my gang? Chips and tricks, what? What are you doing? Lost my controller, so they gave me a fresh one. Oh, nice. Repeat several times and follow. Oh! You like, trying to think of a term. Isn't save scumming a thing where, like, where you save a bunch of times to make progress? I was trying to have an analogous phrase. You controller scummed or something. I don't know. Repeat several times and voila, fun is had. Okay. Tips and tricks. My tips and tricks, my peeps and squeaks, my little oodle-outies. Explainers and entertainers, my little oodle-outies. I want some treats of the trade. Be me, first find an X on the ground. To be me? Go on it and dig. What? A father figure. Say, when he checks your mouth. What? Excuse me? Oh, okay. So I'll do this one first. What? What? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What just happened? Was that a joke? The phone is ringing. I hope someone picks it up, but I will pick it up myself if no one does it. There we go. Oh, okay, what just happened? Did I make a mistake? Did anyone remember that Wonder Pets from like 15 years ago? Over 15 years ago? There's an animal in trouble somewhere. Okay. There's an episode of the Wonder Pets where the Wonder Pets go to Long Island, specifically to Long Island, to save a puppy who has to pee. Puppy stuck inside and needs to go out to the backyard to pee. But like, the episode begins with all of them peeing in their enclosures in the classroom, right? So the whole like episode is pee centric, and it was funny. Years and years ago, I think while we were living somewhere else, because I'm originally from Long Island, but we moved away when I was little. My mom was like watching the Wonder Pets, and there's that episode, or somehow it came on. I don't know. It was with my little brother. And that episode, we're going to Long Island to save the puppy who has to pee. Wow, that's a really long island. Well, it's called Long Island, Ming Ming. Not that that was the reason we moved back to Long Island, because of the puppy who had to pee, but it was just like, huh, is that a sign? And we eventually actually moved back. Here's the puppy, he has to pee. My sister, I think when she was in high school, it was some grade. Middle school, high school, where sometimes the phone, she was in school, sorry, and the phone would ring in the classroom, and she and a friend of hers would be like, the phone is ringing. I'm not sure if they included the puppy part. Puppy has to pee. It'd be nice someday if so I just have this image in my mind of like having a friend or like significant other, and whenever you like complete some sort of task where you're somewhere and you're like, okay, we did a thing we set out to do, and now it's time to go home. One person turns to the other person and it's like, to the flyboat? To the flyboat. Like, the flyboat. That's it? That's all? Well, why are there multiple controllers? Can he move to the left? He can't. Okay. So we're gonna use multiple ones to dig, but there's nothing there. Okay. No, what? Yeah, B. I pressed B. Oh, hold B. Sorry. Stop picking on the PlayStation kid. Should be. Hold on. Bottom button should be X. The left button should be square. The top button should be triangle, and the right button should be circle, right? That's the PlayStation way. Or PlayStation thing. Lancer controller. If I say no, it's just nothing? Okay. I noticed you know, plays 2 Lancers. Oh. The TV and antenna. How does that work? Wait, what? I go back to the controller, right? Oh, okay. What is the point of this? Oh. Needs to dig. It's not. Oh, and it can only dig facing that direction. What's gonna happen here? What is the point of this? And why does he disappear when that happens? Wait, then he reappears. Okay. Diggy diggy. Oh wait, are we just getting points? Is that all this is? We're not finding any like bonus items or something? Is that all this is? That's it? Am I gonna have to go back out there and run around those guys? I don't want to have to fight those guys. Anything else? Oh, controllers. Stop it with the face! And don't say that. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Smush those babies back in. Don't say smush those babies back in. Don't know that weird face. Oh, okay. Anything else? It made me think of the game Little Misfortune. But there'll be moments where she'll like you'll find, or is it those little doll things that she would find, or notes or something that she would find, which for some reason she wouldn't tell the narrator about it. If you know what I'm talking about, and be like, what did you find, Misfortune? If you're like, nothing. How do you do the voice? She's like, today is the day she dies. She's like, yeah, I can hear you, you know. You don't know? You remember Little Misfortune? I have my pet Stone, and I call him Stony because he's a stone. You get it, he's a stone. Very, very sad life she has in the game. Call you Mr. Voice. I was watching the Game Grumps played that game. I don't remember them ever finishing it, but they did start it. The part where she's like had just left her house, is about to set out. She's like about to cross the road and stuff, and the narrator is like, now listen, Misfortune. Throughout this journey, you will be faced with many choices. And she's like, I want to get the voice right. She's like, okay, choices. Okay, choices. And the way she says it just cracks not the Super Con Brothers. What am I thinking? Cracks the Game Grumps up. Very, very strange, funny, cute, sad game. Is Benjamin my very special fox? What? Fox criminal? Is Benjamin? Don't make a sound. Yikes forever. Yikes forever. I'm just a little lady, you know. That's what I am. I was watching a Smosh video one time, a Smosh Pit Reddit Stories video, and Arasha was on it, and she said something like that. Well, that's just a little misfortune, and I don't believe I didn't put a comment in, but I thought that would be a funny comment for me or someone to put in. And underneath the video, there's just like yikes forever. It had like the timestamp of that line, but yikes forever. Right, it's set in the same universe as Franbo, right? It's like a quasi-sequel to Franbo, which that has a much... I mean, they're both dark games, but Franbo has much more disturbing visuals. The part... I remember watching Jacksepticeye play this part and watching, I think, was it Matt and Stephanie play it, or Matt and Ash play it on GT Live, the part with the puppy, and how shocked and horrified Jacksepticeye was what happens with the puppy, and then Matt's reaction as well. Now listen, Misfortune. You're going to have to make a very important decision regarding this puppy. That game was messed up. The parts where she gets high, right? If she eats the candy or something, and the part with the weird like mouse nightclub. You know what I'm talking about? Very strange. The game is very strange. The bird that's just like constantly flipping you off because that's how it flaps its wings. Very strange. Yikes forever. You know what happens? Can I take the remotes again? Well, I guess that I can, but I don't need to. I'm sorry, forgive me. It makes me think of Jesus. He's like, I will lay down my life and take it up again, right? I've laid down the controller and I can take it up again. Sorry, forgive me. Ooh. Those of you who aren't religious or of a religious background. Anyway, let's go. What did this accomplish? Points. What do points... Are points... Can I buy stuff with points specifically? Is it points instead of... Because I know it's not Dark Bucks here, right? Is it points? Is that what it is? I'm sorry, I was distracted by Ralsei, and it's a very interesting design for a male character. Like, is Ralsei supposed to be, like, gender non-conforming? Like, I'm not saying that he's, like, trans or non-binary, but, like,
just very, very, if you saw the character, right, you'd assume that Hoop's a girl. Right? Nothing wrong with that, nothing against that, no problem with that. I just find it interesting. Like, let's make a very, like, traditionally feminine-looking male character. Okay. Where am I going? I don't want to fight. I don't want to. Okay. I know the pattern, more or less. Oh, okay. No one's here. So no one's here. Okay. I came from the left, right? Okay, so I should go down, right? Treasure chest! What's the music from Zelda? Dun, 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 dun. Give me the treasure. Inside was TV dinner. Yay! Right. Right, listen to Breath of the Wild, right? There are different like musical cues for different things happening. There's like dun 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 dun. There's like dun 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 dun. Boop! Wait, doesn't that happen when does it happen on the towers when I get that again with the map, making the maps, and it happens in the shrines, right? With the getting the new powers. And then, like, if you get, like, a special prize or open up a box that has a special thing in it, sometimes they'd be like, dun 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 dun, right? But one time, do I remember correctly, at one time did it play a joke on you with that, where it was like, dun 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 dun, but it was actually nothing really special? Man, at the pace I'm going, I might start Tears of the Kingdom or whatever game I'm gonna do next year. I did not want to happen, but you know. That's the power of procrastination. Those of you out there who may be thinking of taking up a procrastination habit, if that's something that people consider, do not. I repeat, do not. So, much more trouble than it's worth. Just do what you need to do in the moment, if you can. You may understand if you need some time to have a break in the class, but you know, don't let it become an overwhelming thing that prevents you from doing things that you want to do in life. Do or do not. There is no procrastinating. So the crowd didn't show up while I was walking toward here, but now it's showing up as I'm going away. All I did was open up a box and get a TV dinner. Let's go. Wait, had I not opened up the box and walked back, would it have been triggered? Would it have happened? I guess not, right? I guess that opening the box is the trigger? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? What are these? What's happening? Just let me see the mic man, the man behind the curtain. The mic man behind the curtain. Okay, this is like, well, obviously it makes me think of Undertale, right? Alphys has been watching the whole time, but also makes me think of The Matrix 2. Those of you who have seen it. It's not as good as the first one. None of the sequels was as good as the first one. With the scene where he meets the architect, and the architect is all, oh, no, let's rewrite the lore of the franchise, blah, 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 blah. But there are all those screens with what look like other versions of Neo, right? Is it like, are these simulations of how the meeting could have gone, or right? Because it's not like there are a bunch of different Neos, really, because he, you know, he has a physical body. So I don't know. I've never entirely understood that, like why it looks like there are different Neos going through slightly different things in all those pictures. Oh, sorry, on all of those TVs. I don't know, but it looks like makes me think of that. Okay. Hear that, Mr. Anderson? It's the sound of inevitability. My name is Inigo Montoya. Sorry, I thought, yeah, that's it. My name is Inigo Montoya because my father prepared to die. Part of me wanted to like add more names as if it was like a, like a Hispanic name, like Esteban on Zack and Cody, or Carmen in Spy Kids, where she has all those names. But no, it's just Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. He's my father. There's something else I'm trying to think of. There's something else that I got reminded of. Yeah, now I remember what it was. My name is Neo. My name is Inigo Montoya. Does anyone remember those? I don't know if they're still making them. Those Among Us, like animated videos on YouTube. They're like comedic, like it's like Among Us, but they're all like, you know, actual like people, well, characters, you know. And the whole thing with like Mr. Cheese and Mr. Egg, and there was one character who was like, I was Mr. Cheese, but at one point he's like in disguise, right? But then he reveals himself. Oh, right. He loves to say, my name is Mr. Cheese, right? But then at one point he like reveals who he is. And he's like, my name is Mr. Cheese. Like that. I haven't watched those in a while. My name is Mr. Cheese. I mean, the gentleman who has like the two top hats, one on top of the other. And the captain who like thinks he's all cool. He's actually kind of a joke. My name is Mr. Cheese. And then the woman with like her little kid among us. The mom and the kid. Where is this going? Where's this plot going? Oh no, no! B. I don't know. A, B. Why is nothing working? Oh, we have to step. What? I had to walk? I had to walk. Sorry. I was trying to press buttons. Oh. A? Okay, I did not know the answer. That's it, thank you. Oh, I was not prepared for that. No. Jumura. Right? Yes. Okay. I don't know. Dodge. Are these even hurting? Why are there two paths? No! I don't care. Let me go. Okay, let me go. I don't like it when that happens, when I get stuck. When I go down one branch and like, oh, what was on the other end? Okay, thank you. Hi, hello. Hi, baby. It's my dog. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, he wants the cough drop in my pocket. You know, cough drop in my pocket, schmoop. Okay, little puzzle. Little puzzle. Is it Chris? It's Chris. It's a letter from our friends. Oh, that resets it. Okay. Can I dig? No. Only Lancer can dig, right? What? What? Wait, can I push it? No, what is happening? What are these? What? Wait. Oh, switch characters. Okay. Wait, can I play as Lancer, or because I gave back the controllers, I can't? Switch characters. Susie! And remember that Seinfeld episode where the woman thought that Elaine was named Susie? She'd be like, "Oh, Susie." And then they that whole thing happened where from someone, right, she was like her boss, or I mean Peterman, I guess, was her was her, I was a final boss, the one we see most of the time. But there was this woman that she was like working for at the same company, who kept calling her Susie, right? And would ask her to do things, and she got like upset with her, and she like reported her right to Peterman or something, and so Peterman is talking. Peterman is talking to Elaine, right? And he's like, Miss so-and-so. He's like, has been having a lot of problems with this Susie, you know? And so we really need to take care of this. So, like, first thing tomorrow or something, I want you and you know, you and her to be here. Like, you, like, the woman, you, Elaine, and Susie. And so they do it, right? And the meeting happens, but Elaine tries to maneuver the conversation in such a way that no one names Elaine. No one calls her Elaine or Susie. So Elaine is like, you know, we don't have to, you know, but you know, name names or point fingers or name names. You know, the way I see it, this is an Elaine and Susie problem, and an Elaine and Susie problem requires an Elaine and Susie solution. And who better to handle an Elaine and Susie solution than Elaine and Susie, Susie and Elaine. So the two of us will take care of that situation. Okay, it'll be okay. And so she gets out of the meeting without it being revealed to the woman that she is not Susie, and without it being revealed to Peterman that she has been calling her Susie, and she hasn't corrected her. And then they're in the car, right? Elaine and Jerry are in the car talking. Little do they realize that one guy got like trapped in the trunk accidentally, right? So he thinks that he's like being kidnapped because like Jerry's actually like a bad guy. And so they're talking and about the situation, and Jerry's like, well, you know what the real solution is, you know, to fix all this, you know, you have to get rid of her. You have to get rid of Susie. She's like, what? And he's like, yeah, Susie has to go. And the guy's in the truck, he's like terrified, he's like, no, they're gonna kill someone. And then they start laughing like seemingly maniacally, or at least that's the way he interprets it. And they're like, ah. And Elaine's like, what's that? He's like, oh, it's a funny bumper sticker in the car behind them. And they're like, ah, ha, ha. And she sees it like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And so he's terrified. And then they're at like they're at the funeral, right, for Susie. And, you know, everyone probably just assumes, oh, she's someone who works at the company. Other people here know who she is, surely, right? and Elaine is trying to give the no, it's at the funeral that stop licking himself. It's at the funeral that the woman's like, Susie? And she's like, I'm not Susie, I'm Elaine. And isn't it Jerry? It's Jerry who is it to that woman where he keeps like cracking jokes, because again, it's to him it's not a serious situation. The woman never existed. But he keeps cracking jokes to the woman about like how like he had a thing with Susie or something. And Peterman does a similar thing, because maybe he's figured out by now that Susie wasn't real. He comes up with this whole story about having like a fling with Susie, and but then the guy somehow breaks out of the trunk, right? Gets out of the trunk, and he's like he runs into the funeral home. And he's like, Susie didn't take her own life. She was murdered by Jerry Seinfeld, and like points at him, right? And yes, and he had accidentally gotten his thumbs broken, right? And at one point Jerry had like put down the trunk while they were talking, and it broke his thumbs or something. It says he was murdered, and points at him by Jerry Seinfeld. And then the guy, of course everyone's shocked, and the guy Jerry like turns to the woman and is like, yeah, add to that I broke his thumbs. And we don't see how the situation resolves, but surely it's all resolved where, oh, okay, she was not murdered, she never existed. The places that show went to. Susie. And Elaine keeps complaining that, like, I'm not one of those, and she gives, like, these, like, examples of what she thinks a Susie is, right? And they're like, was that a real person, you know? A real Susie? And then she's like, and she called me Suze. I can be sure, I'll be a Susie. I'll be your Susie, but I will not be a Suze. What am I supposed to do? I thought that Susie picked up the blocks. Can I not? Do I have to run to the other place and get the Lancer thing, be able to be Lancer? What does that even mean? The X's and O's. X's and O's. Sorry. Whatever song. Oh, that's interesting. Ralsei is has the hat on and is all like dark and mysterious here. Right! Roxy turns into a box! Wait, what's that gonna accomplish? Will he stay there and stay in box form if I switch to someone else? If I switch to Susie? I can't switch. It's not letting me switch. What is happening? Wait, what if I quit? Oh, it quit that. What? I don't have to check a guide. What happened? What is going on? Wait, the spikes. Okay. Wait, I don't get it! I guess I do have to be Lancer. You know, I'm gonna do that. Gotta get back. Gotta get back to the past. I didn't really watch that show, but of course I know that line. Okay. It's a wall. So I try to say the line in British accent. It's a wall. From Slay the Princess. Okay, I just need one, right? Imagine I do this game. Like, I narrate it as Slay the Princess characters. Look, they adore us. We're going to save our beloved. I say, the first chance, we take him for everything he has. That's a cool game. Trying to think of nothing to say. Yeah! What? Oh, what? What's happening? Why is it like that? Are we really sure about this? We're heroes. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Oh, a warning before you proceed any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
and she will do anything in her power to prevent you from completing her mission. Don't listen to a word she says. Well, I'm not sure we should listen to a word you say either. Fear not, my darling. Nothing will come between us and our love. Yay! Sorry. What? Well, Rousey can be a box, but what will that accomplish? Once he activates it, will it be permanent? Hashtag permanent. Yes, is it permanent now? Yeah, it's permanent now, okay. What's the point of the river? No, I don't want to throw it. I don't want to not be able to get it back. Not that it matters, but you know. Yeah, what's the point? Why is there a river there? Just for the sake of design? Huh. So how did Lancer like digging or something turn X's into holes and holes into X's? How did that work? What will this do? Oh! Oh, okay, then I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw it. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Wait, can I throw it into the water? No. I can throw it into the water. Was there some sort of sound from it? Oh, okay. I thought there was like a little dun-dun thing. No? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get out. No. Let's get out. And... okay, sure. I'm gonna sit now. It keeps the remote. That allows me to play as Lancer, I guess, right? You know, it's not like it's gonna be matter after we steal the fountain, if you know what I mean. It's all gonna be good. But hopefully we'll relocate everyone, right? You know. It makes me think of this as like, I know it's not, but like imagine this being like a twisted metaphor for colonialism. It's like, no, it's okay. It's okay that we destroyed their entire world and society. You know, we're gonna bring them. Actually, that got really much darker than I intended. I was imagining like, you know, I don't know. We're gonna bring them somewhere else where they will also live. I was imagining like, you know. I mean, I guess it's not that accurate. Like, say like when like you know, like England like Britain took over India, right? You know, it's like, oh, we're gonna really screw things up, but it's like that's okay. You know, we're gonna integrate them into our society and you know all that. So it's all gonna be fine. You know. It's like yes, we're destroying people, we're pushing people off their land, but you know we're gonna reserve some space for them that we're not gonna take, and then we're gonna take that, and then we're gonna send them to some other place, to another place that we're not gonna take, and then we're gonna take that, and then we're gonna send them to another place. Sorry, I should stop talking about historical atrocities. You get what I'm saying? It's like we're destroying all these worlds, but like no, it's okay because they, you know, we're now they're a part of our world, you know, and they can get a job and they can learn our language, learn our religion. You know, once they learn our religion, things are going to be much more simple, you know, and then eventually eventually we're gonna give them some rights, you know, not of course not at the beginning, not all the rights. No, don't be crazy, you know, but we're gonna give them some rights, and yeah, they're gonna be happy with that for a while, you know, and they're gonna be content. They're gonna be placated for a while with that. I feel like I'm Markiplier, Undistractable, trying to explain something crazy. Because recently they did a thing where it was like best of the different members, or best of Markiplier. And he's trying to explain like where babies come from, right? And he's like, it's a boat, you know, you know boats, right? You know, and it's think of it as a shipyard. See this diagram, see all these features, but don't think of it that way. Think of it's a shipyard, and you're making a boat, and and the think of the ocean. The ocean's a woman, but it's not a woman. Don't think of it that way. It's an ocean, and these ship builders are like working on boats, right? And like one of the ship builders like sees the ocean, right? And he's like, oh, look at that, oh yeah, I like that. And then they this thing happens where like they he joins with the ocean, and then makes like this weird like giant glowing orb, and then that builds a boat, you know, like, you know, and see here, see in this diagram, like you see that's the boat. I'm sorry, that my talking about atrocities reminded me of that. I remember there was if you watch Distractable, you know what I'm talking about. There's this moment where I think it might be from the same episode. It might have been from the same episode where Wade describes a lullaby that he would sing to his baby. Because it was like, the episode was like, what would you say to your kids as they're growing up to like help inspire them and help them through different issues, different problems? And Wade, I think, had this whole lullaby that was extremely depressing about, like, I think the wife having passed, the mother having passed. It is like, and when you're asleep, your daddy will cry. I'm sorry. It's life with dear old Pop. Now, this was back before they did the live footage, so it was just the little animated characters. It was just great. So it's fine. Like yes, we're causing untold ecological destruction to this world. In fact, this world will no longer exist once we're done with it. But the people will be fine. They'll be okay, you know. Like granted, there's like we're not gonna there's not really gonna be much for them to do other than just be there for us. Do the things that service our needs, you know. They'll give us food. They'll do, you know, they'll do the jobs that we don't really want to do, you know, like you know, factory jobs, some agricultural jobs, you know. It's like, you know, things we don't really want to do. They'll be there, and they'll be, you know, they're like, oh, well, like, you know, maybe this isn't the job I wanted to do. You know, I had a different job, like, you know, back in my other world. Like, I helped run a television studio, but like, no, but you know, just be happy, you know, just be happy that you weren't wiped out along with the rest of your world. We took your little toy or your little remote or electronic, and we moved it over here, and that's all fine, you know. We reserved some space for you right over here, and you know, you don't have all the rights yet. You don't have all the rights yet, but just wait a while, wait a few decades, wait a century too. Computer, stop, and then you'll get rights, and it'll be all okay, and you'll be like, I can't even remember a time when that world existed, and our culture was intact, and I think it's fine here, right? You know, it's fine. It's all right. Sorry, I might cut some of that or all of that. I don't know. Okay.
might help me, right, to have that remote. This again. Oh, right. Susie just does it. No, 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 no. 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 No, 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 no. Computer. Set an alarm for 12:10 p.m.
Alarm set for 12:10 p.m.
Sorry if you heard that. I have my Echo on pretty loud. Help me get up in the morning. For my morning shift thing. It makes a boat. And then of course, have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus? You know, you're changing all throughout your lives. You're like a boat, and you one part gets replaced, you know, over time, then another part gets replaced, and then it's like you're like a whole new boat, but you're still you, right? You guys know anyone who's watching, you know, the candy uncle? it was another episode, and it was, what would you do to like control your child's behavior? Like to discipline them, make sure that they don't do the wrong thing. It was like, your kid is eating too much candy. What do you do? And so one of them is like, okay, well, I do this thing where we're like, okay, don't eat more than one piece of candy. You know, you can have some, you have one piece, don't eat more. You know, that's all for today. It's all for now. And then if they do, if you find out that they did, it's like, you're like, did you eat another piece of candy? No. You call 911. You bring in all these like fake people, like, well, they're real people, but pretend to be medical professionals, doctors, nurses, and you like have all these machines. You connect them up to like a machine. You get the whole beep thing going on. You like put it on like an oxygen mask, and you're like, you make it seem like the absolute worst is happening. You got 9 IV in them. You're like, doctor, what can we do? And you're like. And for a moment, it's like beep. It's like, no, bring out the defibrillator. No, you're alive. No, okay, you made it. He'll live. Okay, honey, never eat another piece of candy, an extra piece of candy again, okay, honey, okay. I don't want this to happen again. And then another idea. Is it from the same person or another one of them was like, okay, I will hire a man. Okay, I'll hire this man, and this man will show up in his life in the child's life, like occasionally, right? He'll be his uncle. He's not actually his uncle, but we'll say that he's your uncle. Oh, he's your Uncle Bob. He's your Uncle Jeff, you know. And then one day, like if the kid eats too much candy, right? You know, the day after or so, there'll be some news. You know, they'll hear some family news. They're like, you know that uncle you've seen a few times, you know, and nice guy, always really nice to you whenever you guys were all together, but you know, he passed. He's no longer with us. And right. Another detail is you don't tell them exactly what's going to happen if they eat too much candy, or like if they eat an extra piece of candy. You don't. All you tell them is that something bad will happen. In some way is like affects them or is related to them. Something bad's gonna happen. And it's just like, honey, yeah, the uncle, he passed, and it was so sudden, and we don't know like what could have brought this about. He was in perfect health. What caused his death? Why? And the kid would be like, did I is it the candy? I ate too much candy, and I kill him with the candy. Nah. Okay. That was another thing. I remember they were doing like an episode on like unethical life hacks. Is it either unethical life hacks or what would you do in this situation or something? And it was like you're on a sinking ship. Right? You're on a boat. You're on a boat that's sinking. And it's like, oh, it's going down. We got to get into the lifeboats. You know, we got to save ourselves. And it's like, but how would you make sure that you get on one of those boats and you're not there at the end when all the boats are filled up and there's no more room left? You want to make sure that you're on one of those boats. Oh, look at this. All right, back to your page. And Bob's like, well, okay, I will be at the place where they're getting the people onto the boats, right? You know, so the people are loading onto the boats, and I'll be like helping people get on, being like, "Oh, sir, madam, like right this way, you know, you can right this way, or watch your step, you know." And then I'll look into one of the boats, like into the boat that I'm helping people get into, and I'll be like, "What's that? What? Oh, I'll come look at it." And I'll get onto the boat, you know, and be like, "Oh, I have to check something out." And then I'll be like, you know, I'll still be standing there, I'll be helping people get seated. I'll be like, you know, buckling up their life preservers and all that stuff, and then I'll sit down, and then the boat will leave, and I will be on it. Like pretend that you're, or help out, and then pretend that you're like needed, and that's how you get on the boat and stuff. But then Wade's was nuts because it was prison-like location. Wade's like, okay, well I'd tell a family. Question why your adventures. Yeah, exactly. Why? Makes me think of the those animal crackers that have like that sort of like zoo design thing. Golden Sam. What does that mean? Anyways, Wade is like the dungeon. Press your luck against security. What? Will it be a security breach? Sorry. And you'll end up in one of these cages. Oh, okay. Maze, so getting centralized. Oh, it's just gonna repeat? Oh, no, it's just gonna repeat the first part? The first one? Okay. Anyways, Wade's like, so, okay, I'll tell the family. I'll be like, okay, here's a boat. Here's a lifeboat right here. You guys get in. I'll grab the rope and I will lower the boat down. And then I'll get another boat and I'll go off and you know, save myself. You know, but after I help you, first I'll help you. And so it's like, okay, so get on the boat, you know, here, everyone's on. Okay, everyone's on, okay. I'm gonna lower you down, right? And then it's like, okay, so then I am going to then lower the boat in such a way, manipulate the ropes in such a way that the boat will then turn. And now it'll be at an angle. And it will dump the family out of the boat. And now the family will be in the water. And then I will very quickly lower the boat onto them, crushing them and killing them. Well, yeah, I don't know, hitting them in the head, killing them. And then I'll pull the boat up. And then I'll get in it, and then I'll send myself down. And that's how I'll escape. Been a while. Got what? Not yet. Not at the moment. Will this work yet? Okay, alright, I gotta go. I got a appointment thing. Virtual appointment thing. But I can continue afterward. Because I am, after my appointment thing that's virtual, then I can continue for a while, then I have another thing at 6. And then I can continue after that, presumably, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's all for now.